the 4-year program. Okay, so the important thing here to know and to understand this a little better is, oh dear, why is this not moving? Okay, is to see the program on a chart. So if you are entering into the 5-year program, you start in year 1 pre-medical sciences. So you have 4 semesters, and each semester is 4 months long. So you have 4 of those. Once you successfully complete your pre-medical science courses, you then continue on into what's called the basic medical sciences, or you can see that in the middle of year 2 per semester, or MD1. So if you are entering into the 4-year, this is where you enter. You enter directly into MD1. Now, the basic medical sciences has 5 semesters, and they are, again, 4 months long each. The program moves swiftly. We don't have long vacations between the semesters. There's only about a week or two for the students to rest before they go on to the next one. And the way our program is tailored is that if you will see here on the chart here, at the end of year 3, we have something called NBME in red, right? And it says USMLE Exam 1. So our program is set in such a way that when you finish the basic medical sciences at the end of MD5, the school has given you resources. The professors have taught you and guided you accordingly. This USMLE Step 1 exam is actually the first exam required for applying to residency in the United States. So you will already have been done with that exam when you start your final year 4 and 5, which are indeed the clinical clerkship years. Those are the times when you leave Dominica and go to the United States, where you do the disciplines of rotations there. They're core and elective, they're called. They are similar to, and in fact, the same as all medical schools in North America. You are required to do these core rotations, which are internal medicine, general surgery, OGBYN, pediatrics, psychiatry, and family medicine. Those are standard. Then there are 24 weeks of electives left over to complete the 72. Electives are more to the student's preference. For example, if you are very interested in pediatric surgery, say, then you would communicate with the clinical department, and they would see what are the kinds of pediatrics that you can take rotation-wise. Or if you're interested in pathology, then, you could look into that. So it's more where the student gets to work with the school and tailor the kind of rotation that they want. And at the end of these rotations, students are being prepared for USMLE Step 2, which is indeed the second exam required for applying to residency in the United States. And so the students, by the time they finish the program or before they graduate, they have the 2 exams already completed to actually do the application for residency in the United States before they even graduate. Okay, so if we look at the courses, these are basically, again, the 4-year, as I said, just to get an idea of the courses with the different semesters, like semester 1, 2, and 3 here. We have also added courses of research work and patient-doctor relations as well. So we are trying to get our students ready early for their clinical final 2 years. Now, of course, when I talk about the clinical years, the biggest advantage of our program compared to other international medical schools, say located in Europe or Asia, is the fact that these 72 weeks of clinical clerkships are conducted in the United States, in teaching hospitals that the school is affiliated with. So what does that mean? So students, when they finish basic sciences, they are in the US for these clinical clerkships. They get involved in teaching, in research opportunities that are always happening in US teaching hospitals, right? They can also have the opportunity to network with the doctors and the program directors, their preceptors that they're working under in these hospitals. And it is very, very, very valuable, this experience, when applying for residency, because then you will have letters of reference from licensed doctors in the United States. And they will know you if they have spots empty in their hospitals. So this is the main advantage of our school compared to any that is in Europe or elsewhere. All right. And so at the end of the program, you are insured from our academic program, you are insured to meet the requirements of the United States to apply for residency there. For the UK, which in the past few years has become extremely popular with our students and graduates, and Canada as well. But this does not lessen the importance of our graduates who are now practicing in other countries as well. I've only put these three up as a slide and the requirements that they have underneath them, because these are the top three most common and popular places of residency that our alumni are in. But again, all over the world, they are practicing physicians. So we are proud of each and every one of them everywhere. And now, most exciting, we're very excited, the Bachelor of Science in Nursing program. I saw in the chat that there's a lot of people interested in nursing. We are very happy to announce our nursing program started in 2019. But to date, we already have over 70 graduates, and that's fantastic. So the nursing program is recognized, it's approved by the General Nursing Council of Dominica. Because of this recognition, there is a pathway for graduates of our Bachelor of Science in Nursing program to apply for work in North America, US and Canada as well. I will get to that. But the nursing program is at 8 semesters long, each semester being 4 months. And therefore, you can actually receive this bachelor degree in under 3 years. This is a breakdown of the different courses that are taken. And as we all know, nursing is a very hands-on profession, and you must start early. So in semester 3 is where our students are in the hospital in Dominica, the state hospital there. It's called Dominica China Friendship Hospital, and different healthcare centers. So they are very quickly immersed in the clinical aspect of nursing. So this is the pathway that is set for any student that is in our nursing program. They enter into our program in semester 3. Before they can start in the hospital, they are indexed by the Dominica Nursing Council of that country, right? The General Nursing Council. They then graduate, they get their bachelor's degree, and then after they get their bachelor's degree, they get registered with the Dominica Nursing Council. And what that enables them to do is either practice nursing in Dominica or any other Caribbean nation, or they can take what is called the NCLEX exam. When they pass that exam, then they can just apply for work in Canada and the US. Currently, of our 70 graduates, we have over 20 of them in the United States working as nurses now. They've gone that way. We have in Canada a few and in the UK. So the rest are, of course, all working in Dominica and the Caribbean. So we are very, very proud of that program that we have here, and hopefully it will grow as well as our alumni do so well. And so, besides all the academic stuff, as students, you want to know where you're going, right? A lot of misconception is that, oh, All Saints University, oh, Canadian Administrative Office, is this in Canada? It is not. The university itself is located in Dominica, not the Dominican Republic. Dominica is located in the Caribbean. It is one of the Caribbean nations. It is beautiful. It's got rain. It's a rainforest, beaches, uh, beautiful small little island, which is good. I think it only has about 70,000 people living on it. And that's good because it is safe, secure, and our campus, Basic Science Campus, is located in Rousseau, which is a little port city, and it is right in the middle. So everybody knows our students when they're in the market or in stores and that for many, many years that way. And our students interact with the population there as well. We have a very active student body council, and students are always encouraged to get involved. They have different clubs going, and they have different fairs happening all over, in campus. During the pandemic, we opened our doors and we were a site for vaccination and all sorts of things. Sometimes we have cardiovascular days or, good diabetes days, how to do that. So there's lots of activities happening. And so it's important to know and know that all the students that are at that campus, even though they will leave campus in the middle of the program to go to their clinical clerkships in the US and elsewhere, they are, at the end of the day, future colleagues, right? And so it's always important to also enjoy your time while you are on campus. All right. The thing that nobody likes to talk about is money. But of course, this is a medical school that is private. And comparatively to other medical schools in the region, you will find that our tuition rates are quite fair and quite lower than many of the other schools, because our main goal is to have students or give students the opportunity to study medicine or nursing, which sometimes they cannot attain in their own countries, right? So we do have scholarships available, but I must say the scholarships are up to 20% off of the fees per semester that you see here. Each time we reach out and have seminars like this, we do get a lot of questions about, oh, can't we have more scholarship and et cetera, et cetera. But, I think students need to be resourceful. You look for different sponsors in your country, right? For example, there's in Nigeria, I believe, there are certain oil countries. I think Miss Kemi can talk more about that. You need to look around for sponsors and see, once you do your applications and see what can happen. If you work very hard, our school in basic sciences, completing the basic sciences, top 3 students can get merit scholarships on their clinical years. So there are opportunities available, and we do have payment plans. I think that's important to know. that you don't need to pay all these fees all at once, right? So the accounts department will tell you in what kind of payment plan can happen for you. And this is the admissions process. Now, I know this is an event, and this is an on-the-spot admissions event. I'm not sure how the details of that is going to work. Miss Kemi will probably walk you all through that. But again, for admissions, you can always visit allsaintsuniversity.org. That is our website. Top right-hand corner, there's an apply button red. There's no fee to do this. So your whole submitting of the application, there is no fee required. You need to have your transcripts ready for submission to the admissions department. Transcripts of if you've done any university courses or have a bachelor's, those. If you have your WIAC or NECO scores, those certificates, those for both programs is important. Letters of recommendation we require, and of course a government issue ID, passport, or it could be your birth certificate if you don't have it. And anyways, once you do the application to our school, you will be receiving an email from the admissions department. If at the end of this meeting, you are still having questions and you feel they've not been answered, this is the email to send your questions to: admissions@allsaintsuniversity.org. I am going to leave this slide on for just a second. If anybody wants to go to get a pen or paper or whatever, write it down, please. Admissions@allsaintsuniversity.org. You can submit any type of question pertaining to any part of the program, academic or financial, or for the clinical phase, anything you would like to ask, please do email. The phones are not usually as reliable. It's more difficult, but if you email the admissions, they will, of course, help you. If it's a question they can't answer, they will send it to the right person in the university that can answer it for you. So we hope to hear from you all. I would love to thank you for all your patience in listening, and I hope I have been able to actually address a lot of questions that may be in the chat already. But if not, then I do believe Miss Kemi will do the necessary and ask us, or how she would like to have this question and answer period. She will guide us. All right, Miss Kemi, are you there?
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much. Yeah, really highly appreciated as always. Okay. If you have questions, direct questions you want to ask, please signify by using the emoji to raise up your hand. If you raise up your hand, we recognize you to ask questions directly. Okay, I can see some hands up already. Okay, unmute yourself, Mount.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening,
You
everyone.
need to
Can you hear
speak
me?
louder a bit.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Good evening.
All right. So I'd like to ask if we can work as students in Dominica.
Okay, so I'll just take this quickly. Now, you must, as I said in the presentation, Dominica is a very small country. There's only, 70 to 80,000 people living there. And Rousseau is a smaller city in there, in the whole of the country. So working and studying at the same time is not possible. That's not just the reason. The reason is that once you get into Dominica, once you land there, the school is going to help you to get a student visa, right? An extended student visa. So as a student that is holding a student visa, it is not legal at the same time for you to work, unfortunately.
Okay, thank you, Doctor. Yes, Ayokunle, please unmute yourself. Ayokunle Ayomide, go ahead.
Yes, yeah, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody. So my question is towards the nursing program. For example, if you go to university in nursing in Nigeria, when you graduate, graduate with RN, RM, RPHN, and then a BSN nursing. Does it apply to All Saints, or is it just BSc nursing that you graduate with? That's the question.
Okay, so this is an academic question. So of my colleagues, I'll take this one. We do have students that are already registered nurses, right? In their countries of origin, they have a 3-year degree as a registered nurse. Maybe they've been working as one as well. Of course, as a registered nurse, you will receive an advanced standing in admission. So you may be exempt from a few semesters of the 8 semesters that I mentioned, right? So probably semester 1 and 2, you would not need to do again. So possibly starting in semester 3. As I said, most students will start in semester 3 if they have, previous nursing education, because they need to be indexed by the Nursing Council of Dominica. So yes, I hope that answers your question. There is advanced standing. So if you would just complete an application form and submit it, our admissions committee will review it. And then, on our admissions committee, we also have the head of nursing that in Dominica, and she will also have her input, and then you will receive an admission to a specific semester depending on your educational background.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Guzen. I have Toby Lola again. Toby, please go ahead and ask a question.
Yeah, I want to ask that, can I come in with my spouse?
Okay, so what it is we will help the student. Our priority is the student. All admissions help, the student visa is for the student. Spouses, in the past, have we had spouses or children come with the student? Yes, we have, but they would have to go through immigration in a separate way and do their preliminary applications independent of the student.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Toby. Any other question? You can use the emoji to raise up your hand, and you will be given the floor. Any other question for now? Okay, Salami or Yinkonsola to everyone. Okay. Okay, I can see that you are thanking us. You are not raising up your hand to ask questions. Okay, okay. Okay, so for now, we don't have questions here. Let me check. Malt, you have another question, please go ahead.
Okay, I forgot to ask
raise up your hand now. You said?
I forgot to ask earlier. The accommodation, how is accommodation like for students? Does the school provide accommodation, or we have to get accommodation outside? And how is the pricing for accommodation in Brussels?
Okay, so once you actually submit your application form, you will be receiving, after the admissions committee has reviewed your application, you'll be receiving, if you qualify, you'll be receiving an offer of admission. The offer of admission contains a lot of information in it. One of them is the contact for the housing department. The housing department is not located in Toronto. Of course, it is in Dominica, on campus. So we have one individual working with us, an administrator that deals with housing. Around Rousseau, around the campus we have a lot of housing. And housing can be, because every semester students will be leaving, finishing MD5, going to the States, and new ones will be coming in. So the housing situation will be dynamic. It's very dynamic. And once you receive an offer of admission, there's nothing to commit, there's no fee involved. You can actually email the housing department with the email that comes to you and ask them the options. We as a school do want to know where the students are staying, and we do our best to give them according to their budget. Do they want a roommate, right? And who's looking for a roommate that's already a student? So the housing department will work with you to get, according to your budget, the best and most affordable option.
Thank you. And I have a question from Dr. Ken. Dr. Ken, you want to ask your question or you want me to go ahead and ask for you? Dr. Ken, where are you? Okay. He wants to know, he's actually a recruiter. He wants to know if you can send students from India.
From India? Why,
Dr.
of course. We have a lot of students from India in our school already, either in the clinical phase or in basic sciences. Absolutely. Again, we must trust the process. What that means is any student that goes to our website, you can find a lot of information on our website, allsaintsuniversity.org. Go there, look through it. If it's appealing to you, and you want more information, just submit an application. It's that simple. There's no fee, there's no penalty.
Thank you. And this person wants to... Okay.
Go ahead, Kemi.
Are you using my network?
Okay, so while Kemi works on that, I would like to answer a question that I saw run through the chat. It's asking about age limit. And Miss Sharma can correct me if I'm wrong here, but for the MD degree program, 5-year program, there is no age limit. We do get students coming in at the age of 16, 17. However, for the nursing program, there is an age limit that the Nursing Council requires. And I do believe, Ms. Sharma, that is 18, yes? You're muted and I can't help you. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Okay. So yes, just a thumbs up on the yes. So the nursing program does have a limit to age. You do need to be 18 years of age to enroll in the nursing program, not the medical program.
Okay. Apple of God's Eyes wants to know about the visa process.
Okay, Kemi, would you like to elaborate on that?
Oh, okay. And the visa process, like I've explained earlier, because Dominica is a Commonwealth as well. The visa process, we take care of that. Once you are a student, you pay your school fees, you do all the required tests, the medical tests, you get your police report, you have the student ID, then you are able to get your tickets to go to school. You work hand in hand with us. We know what to do to get you to Dominica, which is not a magic though. And when you get in, all the things that you need to process your visa, we help you with that, so you don't have problem with the visa. And you may want to come with a partner, with a mother, a father. They want to see where you are going to. Yes, you are able to come with them. However, like as we mentioned before, you do not get work permit. So it's not a huge, huge country. It's a small island in the Caribbean. So you do not have it in mind you are going there to work, because you're actually going there to study. That is why you have lesser time than other schools. You are spending like 4 years and 8 months to become a medical doctor. As a nurse, you spend 2 years and 8 months. So please, it's a place to go and study, not a place to go and work. And visa is no problem. We are helping you with that. Okay, Ajakuna Rohimot, Omawumi, please go ahead. You have the floor.
Okay, I want to ask, how am I going to send my credentials to the school?
You will be
Okay.
Kemi, could you unmute Miss Sharma, please? I do believe she would like to input here. Miss
Ms.
Dipti, if you
Sharma?
yeah, if you could please ask Dipti Sharma
Okay.
to yes, unmute. Thank you.
Okay. I'll find her.
Wave your hand, Dipti. Wave your I know it's
Okay,
so
let me
great.
just-
There's so many participants today. It's so exciting to see. So it's hard to find just one Miss
Okay.
Sharma there.
Please unmute.
Yeah, I did. Thank you, Sister Kemi. I did. So the question regarding how to send the documents, when you fill the online application, you will get an automatic email about all the credentials we need in order to give you admission. In that, you will see an email address, admissions at All Saints University. So you scan all your documents or take a picture of all your documents and send them to admissions at allsaintsuniversity.org. We can put that email address in the chat for you to see. But when you fill the application, automatic email came to you, which have all the details about emails and the documents we need. But if you are filling the application today with Sister Cami over there, so she can also tell you, but I'm going to put the email address in the chat so you can send all your documents. If you have a hard copy, you can give it to Sister Cami if you're not there. But I'm going to give the email address so you can send all the credentials there, and from there we can go. Right, Dr.
Okay.
Smith?
Thank
Yes.
you.
Okay, I also want to ask, can I wear a hijab?
You can't work as a
So-
student. Students cannot work in Dominica.
No,
you're
I want to.
So you can go online. How did you hear about the
I'm
school?
so
Just
sorry.
go to
I'm so
school, just
sorry.
put admission on the school. You say
Sorry,
something?
I missed the
Raymond?
question.
Yes,
Were you saying something?
yes. I said, can I wear hijab on campus? Like I'm a Muslim student.
Yes, you may.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there is no
Yes.
restrictions in that. Yeah,
We have in the past also had students
Yeah.
that
We
wearing
have
the hijab. Yes, not a
yeah.
problem.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, Kemi, we can.
Okay. Okay, Chuku Angel, please. And we are going to take like 2-3 more and give you the number to call. And okay, Chuku, please unmute yourself. Go ahead.
Okay, good day, everyone.
Good day.
Yeah, okay. I think she already answered the question, but I wasn't really getting it. She said the age limit 18. Is that the minimal age you accept, or people from age 25, 26, 27 can still apply?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Okay, I'm just going to give an example. There is no age to education, none whatsoever. In fact, we have one of our students, a Mr. Manor, we had, and he was 60 years old. He'd already done one
Okay.
career. He's from the US, and he decided to study medicine afterwards. So, of course, there is no top limit. You can do whatever it is, it's only for the nursing program, semester 1, that you are required to be 18 years old. That's what the Nursing Council in Dominica requires. That's it. Other than that, there's no other age restriction for anything else.
All right. Thank you, Ma.
You're welcome.
Okay, can you hear me? Hello, are you hearing me?
Yes, Kemi, I can hear you. We can hear you, sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Kemi,
Looks
we
like
can
my
hear
internet.
you.
Oh, okay. So
Yes.
this is a question. When is the application closing and when is the new session resuming? That is the
Well,
beauty of our school. We have rolling admissions 3 times in a year. So we have January, we have May, we have September. So right now we have started with September. And if you are looking at January, you can go ahead with January as well. We will give you the admission. So you have enough time to prepare. And someone is asking, what else again? Closing date for admission. I've answered that. And can we use combined results? Yes. We take just like JAM, you can combine 2 results as long as you have your 5 credits and not more than 2 cities. We equally take NAPTEP, NECO, and Y. So that is the question. Can you please accommodate, can you please analyze the FEMA accommodations? Are we processing the visa? We have answered that, and yes. Okay, no age limit. I'm just going through the questions that are there. I'm running through them. Accessible to Muslims? Yes, it has been answered. We do not discriminate, neither age, sex, or religion. No discrimination at all. And yes, yes. Okay, those are the questions we have for now. If you have questions later, you can please call the number of the recruiter that got you all guys together today, and your admission will be processed as fast as you are able to submit your credentials. And again, the school is one of the most affordable medical universities you can think of. If you have more questions, please send them later onto the WhatsApp group. At this junction, who? Oh, okay. Hi on the platform so I can identify you. Just say hi to everybody on the platform. That is admit all. Just 1 second. Let me close this out. Damola Olatunji, are you there? Say hi to everybody. Okay. I think because it's kind of, there are so many. I'm inside the bus. Can some of us have done some health courses before, still apply with our old NECO result dated back since 2006.
yes,
Dr. Guze,
absolutely. Yeah,
she said she has
they
done
can.
some health.
Yes, yeah, to the 4-year program, as I said in the presentation, we have students, for example, that have, oh, I don't know, degrees in veterinary medicine or pharmacy, and they've done masters, or they, you know what I mean? Like they've done all this education, they've worked for many years, and now they want to pursue medicine in North America. So yes, absolutely. As I said, there is no age to do it. It does not matter when your NECO was done, as long as it was done. If you have other university degrees and courses as well, you will submit all these things to the admissions department. And if there's anything outstanding, the admissions department is going to be communicating with you directly, one-on-one. So there's nothing to fear. They will guide you. The admissions department will guide you and to your credentials, what is missing, what we need, and all that kind of stuff. All right.
Okay. And Colade Glory, please unmute yourself. You have the floor, please. Colade Glory, you raise up your hand. Unmute yourself. Okay, looks like maybe you're having internet issues. Well, okay, Emperor, are you there, Emperor? Unmute yourself and please.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, I believe many people will recognize this face. How are you?
All right, good
Can you
afternoon
please
to everyone from
introduce yourself?
Okay, my name is Emperor Damola Latunji. I'm an actor, I'm a movie maker, and a movie director.
What's your stage name?
Damola Latunji, basically.
Okay.
Damola Latunji, yeah. So I'm actually happy to be here. I'm glad to be here, and I first and foremost, I'd like to say thank you for bringing this to the notice of the people. Because the first thing that actually attracted me to this is the caption, which is Japa Rait. You know, like a lot of people want to relocate, they want to leave the country, they want to do so many other things, but they're always doing it in the wrong direction. So if you are doing this, I believe you are doing it in the right way, and which is just way of you know, relocating in the proper way without getting yourself into trouble or becoming an illegal immigrant somewhere else. So I think this route is one of the very good route, which is the education route, and I so much trust the hands that are bringing this to us, and I believe that we can take advantage of this to to relocate at the same time to acquire more knowledge and be productive to ourselves and the world at large. Now, my question is this. Though most of the questions I would have loved to ask has been answered, and so I wouldn't want to, go back to those questions, which is what has to do with the age limit. Shows that okay, you can it's only a minimum of 18 years and above, so you can, there's no age limit to it, it's just a minimum age. That's one. And the second one is it's an all year round admission, and that has been answered. Now a question was asked, but I think I need more clarity on it. Somebody asked, can you work as a student? But I want us to just give us more, enlighten us more on that so that everybody can be clear.
Okay, I think I'll take this one. We try to clearly, students that come to study at our university are not allowed able to work at the same time, period. I think that's very clear. And because you're there on a student visa anyway, and there would not be work opportunities because it is a small country, we were saying, giving reason. But also you should know or remember that if you are applying for the 5-year or the 4-year MD degree program, you're not going to be there all that time. You are going to Dominica only for the basic medical sciences phase of the program on campus, where the laboratories are, where you're learning all these things. And at the end of the basic sciences, your last 2 years of the medical program are actually going to be conducted in the United States. So I think students have to see it in that light as well. You're not there for the whole time, right? You're there to do the basic medical sciences, and then you study hard. It is our school gives students the opportunity to study medicine, and some students may join and find, this is too hard. It's not, because medicine or nursing, these are not kinds of things for everybody sometimes, right? But given the opportunity to be able to do the work and succeed, as so many of our alumni have done, it's worth it. So yes, the answer there, sir, is no. You cannot work and study at the same time.
Okay, good. Okay, I think that has been made clear because a lot of people might have a misconception on that. I actually want that to be clear to everyone, so we can actually do that. But it's something that after your 4 years of study, you can actually move around to anywhere and work properly. Actually, we all know that medicine, nursing, and all that's a very demanding course that would take a lot of your time.
Yeah, lots of
So
studying.
combining both,
Yeah.
exactly. So I understand that, but I want more clarity on it so that everyone will be on the same page. All right, I think that's all for now. Yeah, and someone was asking about the duration for processing the documentation and the visa and all that, and how long will it take?
Okay, so we had Kemi answer this before, but what students from Nigeria specifically need to know is that you don't need to go and find an embassy for Dominica in Nigeria to apply for a visa. That's not the way it works. Because Nigeria is a Commonwealth country, what students enter the country of Dominica with is a letter of admission that we send you, and that so you can enter into the country without a visa specific. What happens is once you get to the school, though, the registrar's office on campus will help the students or apply for the students to get you your student visa for extended stay, right? So so all you really need to do is go through the admissions process. If you pay your tuition, you'll get your student number, you'll get the university email, you are a student, and then we will walk you through whatever it is you need to do. All you need to do is travel from Nigeria to Dominica. There is no direct flight. So most students will have to take a transit through a country. And once you receive your admission package, in it will be two people's contacts specifically for those in Nigeria that work in Nigeria that will that have been working with us for many a year, getting our students different routes. You can go through South America, you can go through France, you can go through England or whatever it is, transit wise. They will give you the different routes that are available.
I think that'll be all for me for now.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Please, I've put my number out there if you want to reach me later. Let me see if my video can come on right now. And thank you for joining, everyone. Thank you, Honorable. Thank you, all the staff in the head office of Toronto. This means a lot to us here that you make yourself available for us. Thank you, Spring Max, for a wonderful job. Thank you for all the agents. If I do not acknowledge you, I apologize. I don't have all your names. I know many of you have joined today and you are looking at really recruiting big time for us this time around. Dr. Ken, I tried to bring you on earlier. I'm not sure if you are still there. Maybe next time. Thank you, everyone. My phone number is 0091 if you are calling from Nigeria. 0091 437 922. No, 437 247 8806. I repeat, 437, you start with 0091 437 247 8806. I will repeat for the final time. I'm on WhatsApp, so you can reach me on WhatsApp as well. It can help you put in your admission, your applications if you're having challenges. It is 0091 437 247 8806. And the email is assistantregistrar3. Okay, caller, you want me to put it on the platform? Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that right away before we close this. Let me go to chats and I'll put it there like right now. Oh, please, Spring Mask, can you put it there? 437 247 8806.
Kemi, I'll just take this opportunity. I'll just take this opportunity, Kemi, very quickly to thank you very much. I'd like to thank you very much, Kemi, for creating this forum. Because so that we can see and talk to and answer questions and get out there and be able to meet with all these wonderful potential students here that probably most do dream of a career in medicine or nursing. And we hope to hear from you all on behalf of all the staff here in Toronto. We do wish you a great evening and thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much, Dr. Guzen. And thank you for those of you joining on YouTube. Thank you as well. We have seen your questions and we'll be responding shortly. We have so many questions now, we cannot go through everything before the end of the day. Thank you, everybody, and have a very lovely evening from Nigeria, and have a lovely day from Toronto.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Okay, so for the person asking for my number, my number is out there. So everyone in the meeting, please. That is my number and my email address. Saintsuniversity.org. Okay. Thank you. And for putting this together, like I mentioned earlier, we have so many agents that really worked. Unfortunately, we had technical glitches. We couldn't have more than 100 on this platform. So the next one we are doing, we're going to open it because we had over 300 people trying to come in. So sorry, but they were directed to another place where they could watch this. But to be part of this, next time, we want to appreciate FlySafe. FlySafe, they really did a wonderful work trying to put us out there in the media day and night. FlySafe, thank you so very much. Spring Max, thank you. Dr. Khan, thank you. Bye, everybody. We are logging out now.